Hey, what's up everybody? It's DaYDreaMz. Welcome back to the channel for another video here in Revenge of Sultans. So guys, if you watched my last video, you will have seen that I did a random teleport. And I wanted to do a video to show you how random teleports can sometimes be gold here in this game. So I random teleported and I found a hive that I've never seen before. So now I'm going to go ahead and scout all of the castles in this hive. I've never seen this alliance before anything. And a lot of times, especially in the first month of a kingdom, you don't know where everybody is. So within the first month is the time that you can use up a lot of your random teleports, and you can actually get some pretty good finds. So I've got my skills in assist because I trained some troops. Let's go ahead and get them back into combat, and hopefully within these few random teleports we're going to find a hive, then we'll be able to teleport close. I don't use random teleports to, you can use them to just teleport around and search for stuff, but I like to use them as more like a scout. Like, I'll go out, I'll use them to get into an area, then I will see if there's any resources, and then I will go closer. So as you can see, we've already found 4.1 million resources. That makes this teleport worth it already. And I'm talking about a real teleport, not just a... Can I get in there close? Hang on. I really got to figure out how to mute line chat, because every time I start up a video, a big conversation starts. Like, you know what I mean? I can't catch a break. Alright, so we'll just hit that monster there. That should get us close enough to... I don't want this guy to shield. So, yeah, using up the random teleports, because, later in the game, when you know where everybody is, it's really not worth to use a random teleport. You're not going to be able to just teleport out here to the level 2 resource fields and find much. It's usually within the first month to 2 months of a new kingdom is when you're going to be able to do what I'm doing right now. After that, not really so much. You'll know where everybody is by then. And then all the mergers happen. Usually people don't manage a kingdom correctly, and they kill off all the small alliances right away too. So yeah, you don't really have much left after the first month. But as you can see here, if you add this stuff up, this is how you can tell if you've got good profit. So let's say 1.5 food and 1.5 wood and 200,000 iron. If you go to see how much resources cost, how much does it cost for 5 million? It's 9,000. For 1.5, it's 3,000. So that alone, just the wood that we're getting out of this, pays for... I'm just sending a random layering. I haven't figured out layering in this game. If you know the details on it, let me know. I'm not going to pretend to know it yet, but I'll figure it out. I'm assuming it has something to do with infantry to guard the siege, the long-range siege, like the mangonel, the cannons, whatever you want to call them. They seem to be the best troops in this game, so that's why I made a lot of those. Actually, I have no buffs on, right? Yeah, gotta get those on. Hopefully we get on before the attack happens. Nope, we didn't. Oh well. Alright, let's we only need about 90,000 more. We need about 90,000 more power to hit 1 million. That'll be great. Let's scout this again. And let's see if we can find a couple more in here with some resources. Boom. I already see a guy with 3 million. Right there's some more food. And you can't always get your big upgrades done when you get a little bit of food here and there. But what you can do... Let's go ahead and send all those siege cards. What you can do is get some science done. Get anything done. You can speed train some troops, because a lot of the troops cost a lot of food. There's a lot you can do with food. You don't always have to, let it get away. So there's a lot of castles here, That's the great thing about micromanaging a kingdom like this, is we're going to let all these small alliances sprout up all around the perimeter of the map. And you can go farm them, once every 10 days or so. You don't want to overdo it. It's like crop rotation. You don't want to over harvest. You gotta give stuff time to build back up, basically. Let's go see what these scouts say. 1.2 million. So just in this hive, I mean, there's probably what, 400,000 food there after the depot, and it's not like I'm gonna lose much when I hit it, because let's scout. Let's check the recent. All right, so because of the iron. Whenever there's iron or silver, it takes a lot longer, to take the resources. So we're almost up to 10 million iron. That's beautiful. Let's check the recent. See, probably 2 or 3 more hits, and we'll be able to get it all, but 1.5 million load and 1 million load. So our troop loads are getting up a little bit better. And actually, we've got extra there. Let's see if we can put this on. See if that's going to help us any. But yeah, I love doing this. It's one of my favorite things to do in the first, like I said, month of a kingdom. Just throw out a random teleport. And then within, what you'll do is you'll just like, say I just teleported here. Just go around in circles. And then you'll all go through 15 kilometers. And then you'll go through 20 kilometers all the way around the circle. Then once you get back, you go down to 30 kilometers. Just, you know, in circles. And you'll eventually find something. I mean, there will be... And the greatest thing is when you'll find, like a level 6 castle. And it'll have, like, 5 million wood in it. You'll be like, why does this little castle have all these resources? Those are great when you can find those little gems hidden out on the edges. Here's another one with resources. Oh, that's the same one. Alright, let's go scout these guys up here. That's why I wanted to record this. I hadn't even scouted these guys. Uh-oh. We're getting attacked. Level 11. Let's see if he really attacks us. Some of these people are crazy, man. I'm telling you guys. Some of these, especially some of these smaller alliances, especially the ones that aren't very experienced, they'll just straight up attack you. They're like, they don't like being, you don't mess with these guys. Like, you know, they don't like being messed with. So they see you hitting them in their alliance, they're like, oh, I'm going to kill him. Which isn't really a smart thing to do. The smart thing to do would be to reinforce against me. Let's scout this guy back here. I bet he's got something. A lot of times he's level 3. Right there, guys, look. 3.7 million. Tell me this isn't a little gold mine that I found. And because it's out here in the level 2 resources, Kiwi's reinforcing me. But yeah, because it's out here in the level 2 resource fields, I bet no one's even found this yet. And, you know, I won't hit it too hard. I'll take the resources. Anything over hospital capacity, I'll try my best not to kill. I'll try to just get the ones with resources and low amount of troops in them. Yeah, that's resources right there. There's 20,000. I wouldn't take very many losses, but still, it's not completely worth it. 35 seconds. We'll go ahead and eat this attack. I'll give you guys a first receipt of the attack. Looks like he's got some infantry. Well, a lot of infantry, a few camel, a few archer, and a few siege. So, heavy on the infantry he is. I'm being reinforced. We'll check these scout reports as soon as I'm done here. I'm amazed that he's actually hitting me. I mean, he's just basically hitting his troops. And I think you have to have over 10,000 to do the double layer. So that is pretty interesting. Yeah, our skills are into combat. We got Kiwi reinforcing. He had no March go home, so I am assuming everything died. We're going to go ahead and we're going to heal. And we've already got that 1.4 million food that we didn't have a second ago. I really need to upgrade my hospitals because I've been upgrading the major buildings that I need. So my hospitals and training grounds aren't as high as I'd like them to be. I'll work on that though. I've got speed ups to get them all up to castle level. I've just been focusing on getting all my important buildings upgraded. So let's take a look at that battle report. Yeah, he got dusted pretty bad. 2,900 wounded, and I bet there's 2,900 wounded. I thought they were all T2 assault cards. So I need to train some frontline infantry though, guys. I'm out of them. They die so easily, and I'm already out. So we got grain down there. Let's see what else we had around here. What did we have around here? Recent 21,000. So that's not over capacity, so I will hit that. We'll send that. Or we'll send that. We'll send that. I don't really have front line to throw in there, so I need to speed train some. That's alright, we'll just send all these cannons. When someone's so much under-leveled than you, it's not really a big deal to, you know what I mean? It's not a big deal to have a really good lair. When you're fighting someone equal to you or within one troop tier of you, so if I was fighting like a level 19 castle, then I would want some infantry to, you know, tank for my siege. But against these smaller guys, it's not really going to matter. So for the sake of this video, I'm going to teleport over here and hit these guys. But normally, you know, you got the time. You can march 2 minutes each way. That's no big deal. A couple minute march isn't, you know, going to kill anybody. I'm always aware of these like lines going into people's castles and stuff. You never want to let someone get a quick reinforce in on you, or just a regular reinforce. You should never let a regular reinforce get you. But a quick reinforce is where they march at the target and then speed, like right now, within 3 or 4 seconds left, and then they get there right before you get there, and there's no time to recall. So yeah, I'll be able to get some nice science done with this, and some nice troop training, because it costs a lot of food to train troops. Let's go. $2.8. Oh wow, look, see guys, I didn't scout this castle. Oh, Kiwi sped it up. Thank you, Kiwi. I'll send you some speed ups. I'm gonna be moving, but look at this, guys. I wasn't gonna scout it. It's a level 9. This is why you should scout every castle, no matter what level they are. Look, 1.5 million wood, 1.2 million food. This could be someone's farm or something. You never know. And I believe it doesn't even have any troops in it, does it? Yes, so these are free, absolutely free resources. You can't beat that. We'll scout this guy one more time, because anytime you're going to take like 1,000 losses or 1,500 losses to take resources, you always want to get every last drop of resource. You don't want to, you know, leave a few 100,000 in there. See? Like that's, you know, 300,000 wood, 300,000 food at least, and probably another 20, 30, 40, 50,000 iron. I'm not going to let that go to waste, so we're going to hit him too. Then we'll head over there and hit that other one. So, it's been a great day for a random teleport. You can't beat that. Like I said, I mean, it just puts you in weird areas that you wouldn't think about looking. Like for me, when I'm looking for alliances to hit, I'm looking at the level 6, 7, and 5 tile range within that perimeter of the map. But the level 3, 2, 3, 4, 1 area, that's all like a lot bigger. It's like 4 times bigger than the better resource area. So a lot of places for these guys to hide. Let's scout him again. I'll go ahead and send that in there. We'll see what's left in him. I haven't scouted this level 8 yet. Let's just scout him, because that level 9 was loaded as far as a level 9 is concerned. We already checked this guy. Nothing worthwhile. We'll scout this again too. What's in here? Okay, so there is one more march worth in this, which we will be going to get. 1.5, 1.3. Which one had the 1.3? That's that guy there. So ideally we'll smack him too one more time. Got to finish that guy off, get those juicy resources. You can see we're now over 10 million iron, so that's great. Can't beat it, man. I'm telling you guys, you can't beat it. And I knew when I started this video, I was like, I guarantee within one of these castles there's going to be some decent resources. I didn't know which one it would be, but one of these castles there would be some decent resources. So I'm very happy that we found it. Let's go ahead and find this one. 2.8, was that it? No, that's not it. It's further down. We had one that had some pretty good resources. I think it was this guy right here, 3.7. That, yep, right there he is. So we're going to move here. Remember, guys, when your troops are marching back, you don't have to wait for them to come back and you don't have to accelerate them. Just go ahead and migrate, and the troops will come back with your resources. So we can now go ahead and attack this castle, take those juicy resources. I see a level 14 right there. We're going to scout him, because usually the bigger castles are the ones that are doing a little bit more of the gathering, because they've got more expensive upgrades to make. So, and also they could be broke too, because they spent all their resources on upgrading. So you never know. 2.7. Now this is something interesting here, guys. Here's a level 14 T5 troops, 2.1 million castle, 2.1 million grain, and a couple 100,000 lumber. 62,000 troops. Let's say half of them are T5. Do you hit it? Now let's say you lose 2,000 or 3,000 T8 by hitting that. Is it worth it for that 2 million grain? Well, once again, you would go to wooden grain, costs the same. You'd go here and see you could buy it for 3K. To train, like, yeah, it's not worth it, because it would cost me like, you know, 8K gold to retrain those troops. So yeah, it's not worth it to lose troops on something like that. It might be about dead even at best. About dead even at best. Let's go check a look at the scout reports. One thing I haven't learned how to do is how to lower the amount of losses that you take while hitting castles. See, there's another 100,000 iron and million food. Alright, they're starting to shield up now. So guys, I'm going to go ahead and empty out the rest of these castles. I wanted to show you a quick way that you can basically find castles full of resources all over the map, especially, like I said, in the first month to 2 months of a new kingdom. So thank you guys so much for watching. I love making these videos. You already know it. Teamwork makes dream work. Smash that thumbs up button. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.